The following podcast is a member of the Pokecasters Network. Pokecasters Network, supporting Pokemon content creators, their shows, and the community of Pokemon fans. To find out more, check out PokecastersNetwork.com or find us on Twitter and Facebook.
Gathering. All right, so listen up. I'm thinking of leaving Britain. I know y'all are with me. With that said, we got to go to each state and try to figure out if they want to get rid of Britain. We good? So we're gonna have to take this document, pass it around to each state. Here's the thing: if they disagree with parts of it, they're not part of the revolution yet, but they will be eventually
They have to
if
make
they sign it.
amendments to the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah. So I'm adding some articles. Number one, if Britain want to come at us for tea, we're just going to toss coffee in their face. Number two, Coca-Cola for the win. And number three, we get the rights to baseball because that's better than cricket. We get football because it's better than rugby. And Canada is the only country allowed to play in our World Series. Got it? Let's go.
So you just skipped like 3 centuries, like in one go.
Hello everyone, welcome to Not a Scratch, which I just learned is the only place in which Scratch is considered an overpowered move. I am your host, your GM, your PM, your DM, Anirudh himself, and with me, thinking that the state capital of Pennsylvania should no longer be Harrisburg, but instead should be Luxembourg.
Yeah, a whole continent away. It's me, Mansour, and I have got someone with me who goes to the bathroom to play Call of Duty. Did you catch it?
It's me, Muhammad. But my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Well, we know how you feel. How do you feel, Mansour?
I feel like my joke was well merited and also properly ripped off of Wreck-It Ralph. So that's all I can say.
All right, cool. With that being said, anyone want to give the recap?
We went to Snow's house. That's pretty much it.
Yep, and she's very, 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 very rich. Kyle had a dream about Newburgh City Bronze Rose's baseball game. So now something's gonna go down. And flowers. So something's gonna go down in Newburgh.
Maybe. Anyway, I think with that said, if there's nothing else that you guys have to add, is there?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, it's waiting for me now.
Yeah. All right, cool. So with that said, we shall dive on in. So I can promise you that this will be much more interesting. But not yet. It's Tuesday, the day before the game. What y'all doing?
Kyle is Kyle, because of his little incident in the forest, he's running a little low on supplies. So Kyle is gonna go shopping for his supplies. Well, first he's gonna ask Snow if he can just borrow some food.
Snow goes and basically is just like, yeah, sure. Head into the kitchen. Ask Jeeves if they're. Sorry, I'm not doing her voice properly. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and go to the kitchen. Ask Jeeves if you want anything. It'll be, as long as he's cool with it, you're fine.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Kyle's gonna go to the kitchen, and I'm assuming Jeeves is there.
Jeeves is out there being a boss at cooking. He's cooking things on like 12 different stoves, just all masterfully made.
Oh,
the question is: he actually cooking, or is he just miming the act of cooking?
Because he's actually
cooking. Okay, cool. So I was like, yeah, if he's miming it, of course he's a wizard at it, because you can't even see what he's doing.
Yeah. No, like everything is looking pristine, like high quality, top tier, 5-star, etc.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm gonna help myself to some breakfast.
All right, so as Ralph goes for the first plate on the menu, Kyle, what are you doing?
Kyle, first off, looks over at Mr. Mime and because you know how this whole time Kyle's just kind of been giving looks instead of saying things.
Yes, I'm very aware of that.
Yeah, Kyle's gonna look over at Mr. Mime in a way of just saying hey, what's up? How's it going?
he just gives you the sup look as he flips a pan.
And then Kyle's just gonna ask, do you have any like any apples or stuff like that that I can borrow?
So at this, he points to a pan on a little like island in the kitchen, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in there's a bunch of there's like a assortment of apples. These are all regular apples, and he kind of points at you and gives you 2 fingers.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Really appreciate it. Is there any other like food or stuff that I can take with me for the road?
He nods his head no. He
All
shakes his
right.
head no, I suppose.
Well, thanks so much, and thanks for the hospitality. Really appreciate it.
He mimes a fist bump and then immediately turns around to start cooking again.
Nice. Kyle's gonna walk over, take 2 apples, put them in his bag, and start eating breakfast.
All right. As you are chewing breakfast, you hear at the front door something slide in, and Snow goes, "I'll get it, Jeeves. It's probably the mail." So she goes, gets the mail, and then comes back and says, "Do you guys want to read the newspaper?"
Sure. But I think Ralph is especially interested in reading the newspaper because he's been trying to get smarter this whole time. So yes, he would like to read the newspaper.
I'm surprised Ralph isn't just going for the sports section.
Or that too.
So Snow tosses you the paper. Make an acrobatics roll.
An acrobat. Okay.
That's cool.
I got 0 on that. All right. Let's see. 2.
Boy.
So this is a combination thing. So Snow tosses it to you, but she tosses it too high. And as you go back to try to grab it, it just slides out of your hand, and you practically fall out of your chair.
Ouch.
And
Okay, I'm gonna pick up the
after
paper
that
and
kerfuffle.
read the paper.
So with this, I want you to roll smart, and depending on your roll, things will happen.
If I can read. Okay.
Well, what you're
11.
focusing on. So
11 minus 1 is 10.
Ooh, still barely. Still barely.
that is a mixed success. So this is how I had it. If you had failed the roll, I would have literally just told you the smart section, or not. Sorry, I would have literally just told you something from the sports section. Yeah.
Mhm.
But since you had a mixed success, I will give you 3 article titles, and you can pick the one that you want to focus on.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
And then I will also give you the sports thing. By the way, the sports thing. Let me check it real quick. What's happening? So Monday night was the Solars playing the Waves. Let me check this out real quick. So the Solars played the Waves. The end score was 2-0. Solars win it.
Okay.
Off of a great game by Claire, the pitcher, who was like she was 2 outs away from a no-hitter. So very exciting.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Reports have it that she was frustrated at the fact that her teammates weren't able to catch the ball, but she is fine nevertheless.
Okay.
Now, with that said, I will give you 3 articles, think about them, and pick which one you would like to read. So,
Sure.
the first one, let's see here. So the first article is about a new garden that has opened in New Birch City.
Okay. Boring. The other 2.
The second article is about how the library just recently got new books.
Less boring. What's the third one?
And then the third article is about a bank robbery.
Okay, let's look at the bank robbery.
Okay. So of those 3, you're picking the bank robbery one?
Yes, of course.
Okay. More information on the bank robbery. It seems that there were 3 culprits that had robbed the bank, only to find that the bank actually had no money in it in the first place. So, and everybody knew this. The bank was like changing money or whatever banks do. So there was no money in the bank. Everybody knew it, and the bank was still robbed, and people are confounded as to why. The bank uses a specific security system, which is called the Blastoise security system, named similar to a Blastoise shell, because that's how strong the security is. That's how they go with it.
Interesting.
So the Blastoise security system, they broke into it, they broke out. Blastoise security has no comment on the matter. People are still examining and determining what exactly happened.
I exclaim aloud, "Whoa, Snow, did you hear about this? There was a bank robbery, and there's no money in the bank, but they robbed anyway, or broke in and broke out for whatever reason. That's really weird."
Why would you rob a bank if you know that there's no money in it? I mean, what's the point?
I don't know. That's really something's fishy, and I don't like it. When did the robbery happen?
This happened yesterday morning, so that would be Monday morning.
So this was before we got on the train.
This is before you got on the train, correct?
Okay, so it isn't linked with the funny feeling that we had in the train car. Weird. Okay, is it? I'm gonna ask Snow this because I assume she would know. Is Newburgh City like usually like a safe city, or is there like a lot of crime here and stuff?
No, there's usually nothing here at all. I mean, despite all the people that are around here, we're all pretty down to earth, normal, no criminals usually.
That's really weird, huh?
I mean, we have those occasional, like every now and then something will happen, but nothing dramatic like this. This seems like a big issue.
That's really weird. I don't know, Kyle. What do you think?
Kyle just kind of shrugs and continues eating.
Is there anything on the article like about like video evidence or like any sort of clue on what types of Pokemon were involved in the robbery or whatever?
Police are examining.
They're still examining? Alright.
Yeah, they're still examining. There's no specific details.
Well, I personally kind of want to go to the bank and see the examination for myself. And seeing as we're part of a guild and we work with the police, we should go over there and maybe see if we can lend our services or just learn more about what's going on, because something's fishy and I don't like it.
Kyle.
Yeah, sure. I suppose. Kyle, do you have anything?
Kyle just shrugs again and just nods like, all right.
Okay.
Alright, let's go.
So y'all eats your breakfasts, and I'm gonna say, because you guys were not waking up due to guild stuff, I'm gonna say it's probably like 9:30 right now. So.
Oh, we love a late sleep in.
Gotta love the late night. So it's 9:30, and y'all head out to the local police detectives guild, whatever we're calling that station. So as you walk in, yeah, okay, so something accidentally fell into place, and I'm going with it. So as you walk in, you see 3 Pokemon talking with the police officer in charge, and they seem to be, trying to discuss something.
Who are the? What are the 3 Pokemon?
Make a history check.
I swear to God. Okay. Bing, bum, boom. 11. Nope. 13. I read my die wrong. 13 minus 1 is 12.
Okay. So you get a look at them as they walk into a building, and you see all 3 of them are Meowths, but they're different types of Meowths. One is a normal Meowth, one is a Galarian Meowth, and one is an Alolan Meowth.
Let me look up what both of those look like just for my own personal
information.
If you look up just Meowth, I think all 3 of them will show up on the Cerebi page or the Bulbapedia page.
The Galarian Meowth is like hairy, looks feral almost, and then the Alolan Meowth.
There's Gigantamax.
Kyle.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, Kyle. Roll a history check as well.
History is a smat.
That is a smat.
Oof. 3.
You also see that they're Meowth. And you think to yourself, cats are cool. That's about it.
Whiskers.
Yep. So as they walk in, the police officer, I'm going to say, what's a typical police officer? The Growlithe. The Growlithe kind of just looks at you and says, yes. Any, what you got?
Hello, officer. We 3 are from a nearby guild. You may have heard of them. We're called the Bronze Roses. In any case, we heard about a certain bank robbery in the paper, and we were just curious to see if there was any information that the police might know that you might help us, because we kind of have a feeling there's something fishy going on in the city, and we want to know. If you don't have any information, we'd be willing to lend our services to help investigate as to what exactly was going on down at the bank. That's the gist.
He looks at you a little puzzled and goes, "Wait, are you guys currently of the Bronze Roses or formerly of the Bronze Roses?"
No, we are currently of the Bronze Roses, sir.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, I don't know if you've heard of them, but Team Payday is in there. They're a rescue team that graduated from the Bronze Roses. If you want to go talk to them.
Sure, let's go talk to Team Payday.
Team Payday sounds like it's a team Meow.
So as you walk in, the Growlithe that was in there talking to the Meowths walks out, and the Meowths are kind of just sitting there discussing.
I'm gonna go walk up to the Meowths and be like, "Hey, Tomcats, what y'all talking about?"
So as you say that, the Galarian Meowth turns to you and goes, "Wait, what? How did you know my name?"
Oh, lucky guess. Hey, Tomcat and friends, what were y'all just talking about?
He kind of looks puzzled and is like, oh, well, I'm Tom, that's Matt, and that's Anna over there.
Hello.
And this is slightly off key, but these are 3 members of a different podcast called Pokemon Payday, as you can tell.
Whoa! Whoa! Are they Team
so-
Payday?
Yes, they are Team Payday,
Oh,
and
That's so nice.
hey, shout out to you guys. You guys are cool.
Hey. Thanks for bribing Anirudh to include you in this episode.
Yes, we won't talk about the monetary value, but I will say it was in the zeros. And so Tom just kind of goes, yeah, hi, Tom, Matt, Anna, what are you guys doing here, though?
We heard about this bank robbery that happened yesterday, and we're part of the Bronze Roses team. I think you guys graduated from our guild, and we wanted to help with the investigation to learn more about what's going on exactly.
Oh, sure. I mean, Matt, Anna, you have any opinions on that? Anna, so I don't know if I made this clear. Tom is the Galarian Meowth, Matt is the regular Meowth, Anna is the Alolan Meowth. I might have said that, I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, so Anna pops up and just kind of goes, well, I'm not sure about that exactly. I mean, how do we know that you guys are even good? I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but we're established, we're professionals, and you guys are still guild members.
We have. I once fought a Butterfree and almost won. I also, if you were
Kyle's head could not be further into his hand.
I also was in Shady Grove. I fought what was it called? The Dojo Master. What was his name? What kind of Pokemon was it? A Sake? What was it called? Sock, thank you. I also fought a Sock that was well versed in martial arts, and I beat him into the ground with one blow, and now he has to teach me low sweep to make me not beat him up more.
And at this, Matt kind of picks up and he's like, wait a minute, you fought Sock?
I did, yes, and I beat him in one hit. And I do like the thing where I look at my fingernails, just like, no problem, no, easy.
He turns to his friends and he's like, yeah, no, this guy's probably legit. You know, Sock isn't exactly a type of guy to go down in one hit. He's more of a 2 or 3 hit type of guy.
Nope, one hit.
So,
and I just kind of like hide my power band like behind my back, like, it's purely natural ability, nothing else helped there.
So at this, Tom kind of goes, okay, sure, yeah, come on in, sit down, close the door behind you, and let's get into discussing this.
All right, we'll do exactly as they say.
All right, so as you sit down, the 6 Pokemon sitting down, kind of looking at this blueprint. So, this is the bank. This is, I don't know if you read in the papers, but the bank robbery earlier was operated on a Blastoise system. And so we're trying to examine it, see what type of kinks they could have broken into, what type of problems they could have had, trying to figure out exactly what they could have done to do what they did, if you get my gist.
Makes sense.
So here's the information that I got. And he goes on to explain exactly how the Blastoise system works. So it is like your standard security system, cameras everywhere, and when you try to enter the vault, you have to enter not only a password, but it's also fingerprint. You have to be able to go in. When you leave, you also have to do the same thing, and more information. So to make this long story short, because I did not develop a security system, anytime the Blastoise system is mentioned, you guys get advantage.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I mean, Matt, Anna, you have any ideas? Nope, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for teaching us how the system works. But we're trying to figure out what exactly happened. If there's any evidence of what kind of Pokemon, or what, I don't know, is just this one, like just a couple Pokemon by themselves, or are they part of like a larger organization? Like what exactly happened? We don't really have much information on it.
Right. Well, and Matt, the regular Meowth, goes on to be like, well, you see, the issue is kind of confusing because A, there's nothing in the bank in the first place, so why would they go in and try to break into the system? And B, when they went in, the cameras just somehow shut off. So
weird.
And then they switched back on afterwards. So our initial guesses are some sort of like either electric type or dark type, something that causes this sort of situation. How would you have the camera switch off and switch back on? Well, either it's seeing complete darkness or the cameras are electrically operated. You know what I mean?
I'm a little curious. Are there any other places in New Birch, any notable places that are also guarded by a Blastoise system? Because maybe they were robbing this bank purely to just beat the system. And if they can beat the Blastoise system in one place, they might be getting ready to beat it in a much more important high-stakes place, even though this one had no money, one that might actually have some kind of benefit for them.
So at this, the three Meowths kind of get into a circle, discuss a little bit. They turn around. You know what? That's actually it's a really smart idea. In
Yes,
fact,
I'm finally considered smart by someone. Oh yeah.
Kyle, how do you feel right now?
Kyle is pretending that Ralph doesn't exist. And it's just listening to, I don't know if it's Matt or Tom that's talking right now, but it's listening to him.
So Tom's talking right now. Yeah, sure. So hear about this. How about, give me 1 second. And he goes out the door, and you see him, like, practically fervently, like, okay, so here's the idea. Talking to a Growlithe, like, as fast as possible. And the Growlithe kind of just goes, yeah, sure. Goes to the, some database, pulls out a couple papers, hands them to you.
Okay.
And so when Tom comes back, he says, okay, so this is confusing. There are 3 places that also use a Blastoise system, but
okay,
they literally have nothing to do. I'm not even sure why this one has one. So he puts the 3 papers down on the ground, and the 3 locations that use a Blastoise system are the post office,
okay,
the garden,
okay,
and the baseball stadium.
Oh my god, I had a feeling. Okay.
All right.
I have an idea. Here's what we'll do. We'll send out one group of people, maybe to the police, maybe it's to the regular police, to guard the garden. Because I don't know who would want to rob a garden or just mess with a garden. Gardens are pretty. We'll send. How about you pause people. You go to what was the other one? Not the baseball stadium. The post office. Go to the post office. That's a little bit more. It's a little bit more high priority. Kyle, Snow, and I already have tickets to a baseball game tomorrow, so we'll just go there and do a little stakeout and just keep our eyes peeled for anything out of the ordinary.
They go back into the little triangle meeting.
While they're doing that, how in the zone is Kyle right now? Can he be connecting the dots somewhat with the garden? Because to
sure,
Kyle,
let's go into the head of Kyle. Kyle, what are you thinking?
Because to Kyle, it seems like of the 3 targets, the baseball stadium like immediately yells out to him because Adam told him something's going to go down there. But also the garden, considering it's like the flying flowers that are, causing all this trouble, and Adam kind of hinted at that. The garden kind of yells out to him as well as like, a potential location for trouble.
I forgot about that. Rosalia.
It's kind of what Kyle's thinking.
Right.
Would Kyle like to interject before the final decision is made?
I mean,
This is an opportunity for character growth.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You can interject, but you need to find some reason that does not involve the recruits of the Lost. Otherwise, Snow and these payday guys will learn that.
That's true.
Kyle is just gonna turn to Ralph and be like, "Hey, for today, I kind of wanna, because we're not gonna be at the baseball stadium until tomorrow. I kind of wanna go and check out the garden today and see what's happening there, because it might be good to learn the system kind of before tomorrow. Plus, also I don't know. I have a feeling. I have a gut feeling something's gonna be wrong there. We should go to the garden today.
Okay, let's go to the garden today and the baseball game tomorrow.
Okay. So they get out of the trio and they basically say, Tom goes on to say, okay, so game plan for tomorrow, you guys go to the baseball stadium, we'll be at the post office, the police force will be at the garden, and everything will work out great, right?
Yep. And Kyle and I will just go to the garden today just for extra good measure.
And Matt goes, or Anna, let's say Anna. Anna goes on to be like, yeah, that's actually, you know what? That's actually a really, really good idea. Why don't we go over to the baseball stadium today just to see what it's like? Sure. And
Sure.
they head on out.
Okay. And we'll
They're gonna wave goodbye as they head out.
Yep. Goodbye. Pause.
Kyle just gives a nod.
And we're gonna go to the garden. Also, I feel like Kyle's just becoming more and more like emo as this series goes on.
Listen, Kyle was on the upswing, and in the past few days, he took a major blow. He took a step back.
That's true.
Kyle took a step back here.
Yeah.
Things could have gone very
Okay.
differently.
So at this point, it's let's say it's just shy of noon. If you guys want to do anything.
I think we're just gonna go straight to the garden and see what's going on.
That's what Kyle wants to do.
All right. So you head to the garden, which the newspaper article said was opening, and as you head in, there is a Pokemon kind of tending to the door a little bit, kind of wiping it down. It's a Cacnea.
Oh, nice. Hello.
Hi, how are ya? Is there something? Would you like to come into the garden? We just opened today.
Sure. Let's look around.
That's great. Would you like the standard pass or the extra pass?
Oh, this is a pay to enter garden. This isn't just open for the community.
Well, no, the standard pass is just your ticket. That's free. But if you want the extra pass to see some of the more interesting stuff, you'll have to pay for that.
Ugh, I really don't want to shell out.
Kyle just kind of pipes in like, well, we're here. We're working with the police. We know that you have.
That is the most
black-
sheepish thing. We're working for the police, as opposed to like we're working for the police.
He's a kid. Calm down.
I know, but it's funny. Carry on.
Yeah. So we're working with the police, and we were told that you installed the Blastoise security system here, and we want to make sure that you guys don't have the same kind of vulnerabilities that the bank had, because it got broken into, and we'd hate to see that happen here.
Make a cute roll for either charisma or persuasion. Both of them are the same.
We're here with the police.
See, you laugh, but your boy got an 18.
Oh, where are you police?
Okay. And the Cacnea goes, "Oh, well, sure, right this way. If you'd like to follow me, I can lead you to where our Blastoise security system is located."
And Kyle just nods and thanks.
Okay, so as you walk in, you guys enter into the garden. Cacnea hands you 3, because Snow's with you as well. Hands you 3 each a pass that allows you standard access to the garden. This is just kind of like a how many people have been in the garden today type of tracking thing. And as you go in, you see all the flowers, and they're all beautiful. They're amazing. You see everything under the sky: daffodils, sunflowers. There's a sunflower attending to the sunflowers. Everything. It's wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. I was thinking. Thank you.
And as you get deeper and deeper into this garden area, you see a decent-sized building, almost like a greenhouse. Actually, strike that. It is a greenhouse. You see a greenhouse in the center, and Cacnea, as you guys are walking there, says, "Yeah, that's the extra pass location. That's where we have the really special flowers and other things like that. They're really, really impressive. That's where we have the security system, because some of those flowers are very valuable."
Hmm.
What kind of flowers do you guys have in there? Like what kind of super valuable stuff could there be?
Both of you make a smart roll. I don't know whether this would be like history or nature or something like that, but it's
15
smart.
minus 1 is 14.
Kyle got a 5.
Oof.
Okay, so those books that you've been reading, Ralph, are sort of helping. What did you roll again? Did you roll a 14 or 15?
I rolled a 15 initially, but minus 1 because I'm not very smart.
Oh, okay, so this is a mixed success.
Yeah.
So how am I going to do this? All right. So the Cacnea goes, "Oh, there are all sorts of things. We have special like seeds. that are in there. There's, for example, like the joy seed that's supposed to like really improve your personal like level of like fighting power. And there's a couple of other things. There's really cool flowers. There's one actually that's locked in a special location that nobody has seen, and I mean nobody has seen. But it is said that this flower has legendary powers.
Oh, quick question.
But then she scoffs and is like, "But legendaries aren't real."
Quick question. In these
Who are
legendary
you talking to?
powers, the Cacneo, of these legendary powers, shindig, do any of them have anything to do with like musical, whatever?
She kind of looks at you and is like, "What music? This is a garden."
I don't know. Maybe like the flower is like a trumpet or something. I don't know. Never mind.
She looks very confused at this point. Like,
Never
what?
mind. Never mind. Because I was low-key hoping that, like, yeah, this flower is the legendary item we're looking for. We have to pull off a heist. Never mind. Okay, we're fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And you guys head to the little like security center, and go in, and it shows you off the Blastoise system. Yeah. So there's the cameras. There's the lasers. There's the XYZ yada yada yada.
Okay. Just letting you know, there probably will be increased police presence around here, just because we just want to make sure that, you know, if one Blastoise system was targeted, others are not. I hope you understand.
Okay. And she's like, yeah, that makes sense to me. Cool. If there's anything else I can do for you, please let me know. But
I know you guys just opened, and I know this is kind of a big ask. But this, uh, we got a good overview of the system here, but if we could go to the greenhouse, and, you know, kind of just make sure things are okay, that'd be nice. I know it's
well,
a big ask.
yeah, I can't let you inside without the extra pass. That's how the Blastoise system is operated. You can't get in without the ticket. But if you guys want to walk around it, that's technically okay.
But, well, how much are the extra passes?
So each extra pass is 20 poke.
Okay. In that case, we'll take 3 extra passes, and maybe you can kind of show us from the inside, kind of where things are situated.
Sure. So she takes your 20 poke. Go ahead and subtract that. I assume, Ralph, are you paying for this?
Well, I think Kyle's just forking over 60 poke for the 3 of them.
Okay. All right. So Kyle takes away 60 poke. Ralph kind of just takes the free ticket.
Yes, please.
And you head into the extra pass location, and you see some rare items. So I'm talking like you see perfect apples, which are really uncommon. You see gummies that are growing off of trees, or however these gummies grow. You see all sorts of fun things. And then in the center, you see a locked box with a little sort of see-through thing, and there's a little plaque next to it that talks about what it is. But this is the extra section if you want to explore.
Kyle is gonna go to the locked box, and read the plaque and try and look inside and see the security around the box as well.
Okay, so before I tell what's on the box, Ralph, are you doing anything else, or are you heading to the box as well? Because you can go explore, or Snow's probably staring at some really special daffodils if you want to go hang out with her or something. I don't know.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Well, now here's what I'm saying. Are you choosing your job, or are you choosing the girl?
I think Kyle's got it covered. I'm gonna go.
Okay. So when you head to the box, Kyle, you see a pink flower, and to be honest, it looks rather ordinary. It's like a flower that at the center it's very light pink, and as the petals grow out, it becomes more and more red. Very pretty, but nothing dramatic. Then you read the plaque, and this is what the plaque says. The flower in the box is called a Gracidea flower. This flower is a type of flower that represents the flowers hypothetically on this legendary Pokemon called Shaman's Head. So according to legend, it allows the land form Shaman to change into its sky form. In some places, people give bouquet of these flowers that resemble Shaman to thank someone to express their gratitude. relating to Shaman being the gratitude Pokemon.
If alarm bells weren't already ringing in Kyle's head, they sure are now. A flying flower? Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, do tell.
Oh, I mean that's all I've got. All I'm saying is Kyle feels like something's gonna go down here very soon.
Well, with that, you guys have been hanging out here so long that I'm gonna say it's like 2, 3 o'clock. Snow comments about the fact that she hasn't had any food. I don't know if you guys are gonna head out or if you're gonna stay there. What you doing?
Well, if Snow says she wants food, who am I to resist? Let's get food.
Kyle on the way out. Kyle on the way out asks the Cacnea if like the pass is like good for like the day or if it's like a repay kind of thing.
Well, normally it's a daily thing, but since you guys are police, you can just, as long as you hold on to the pass and show it to me personally, I'll let you in.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
And with that, y'all head out of the garden. I'm so used to saying forest, but you're not in the forest. You're in a garden. So with that, then that's all the events that will happen to you today, hypothetically, if you guys want to do anything dramatic today.
Now I think I'm ready to go to this ball game.
Kyle wants to do a night patrol shift at this garden. Kyle, this doesn't sit well with Kyle at
Oh
all.
my god. Okay.
Okay, so we will fast forward into the night. Ralph, all three of you guys are at the mansion, chilling in your beds. Ralph, are you going to bed?
I'm going to bed. Well, probably hang out with Snow a little bit, then go to bed. But yeah.
All right, so you head to bed. Snow heads to bed. Kyle, what are you doing?
Kyle is gonna grab his stuff and oh man, does Kyle go it alone? Nah. Kyle's gonna go wake up Ralph.
So you walk in and you wake up Ralph.
What?
As soon as Ralph wakes up, like Kyle already has like a finger like just like up like shh, just nods his head like let's go.
Where are we going?
The garden. I don't have a good feeling. Something's gonna happen.
Oh my god!
I want to be there in case something happens.
It's the middle of the night. Okay. I'm really tired, and I've got this baseball game tomorrow, and I want to be sharp. How long do you plan on going there for?
I don't know, but I just at least for a bit, just to make sure nothing happens, and if something happens, we're there.
Okay, I'm only gonna go with you because the last time you ran off in the middle of the night, I almost lost you forever. So I'm gonna go with you, but I'm gonna stay there for an hour tops. Okay?
Okay. Well, let's just
I wanna get some
go.
sleep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
You guys head out to the garden, and you notice that on the garden, think of it like a large square, effectively. At each of the 4 midsections of the sides and at the corners, there are policemen guarding.
Okay, Kyle, it's all good. There's people here that they'll take care of it. It's fine.
Kyle is gonna go up to the policeman and basically just kind of ask if there's been anything happening and if there's any way he can kind of help with the night patrol here.
Oh my god, this is overkill. This is such
Nothing.
overkill.
So the policeman says nothing has happened today. If you guys want to stick around, you can, but we got it under control if you don't want to.
Well, they've got it under control, Kyle. I think it's fine. I want to go back to bed.
Kyle is paranoid, so he's sticking around.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
all right, you can go. I'll just catch you at the baseball game tomorrow. I want to stick around.
okay, I'll see you at the stadium. And I turn to one of the cops, and I'm like, "Listen, buddy, keep an eye on him. I don't want to lose him in the middle of the night. Okay?
He gives you a nod.
Okay. Thank you, sir." And I go back and I go to bed.
Okay, as Ralph goes to bed, Kyle's still on watch. Kyle, make a perception check.
Wait, me?
No, he said
No, Kyle, make a perception.
Oh, okay.
I swear, if I fail this check, I'm gonna be so mad. All this work for nothing. No! I got a 5.
Oh no.
The night seems calm. Hello, this is Anirudh, the GM PM DM of Not a Scratch. Thank you for listening to this episode. As always, future episodes come out on Tuesdays, so be sure to follow us, subscribe, and do all those important things that you should do when supporting a podcast. If you've enjoyed the episode and want to support us in any way, shape, or form that you can, the best way to do so is to share us with your friends. Share us actually with people that know baseball, because you'll see later in the episode when we start playing the baseball game, I say I know baseball. I don't think I know baseball. So share us with people that can tell me about baseball so that I can do better. Thank you very much. Also, leave us a review on your podcasting platform. Reviews help to bring new people into our community and also give us advice on what we can improve on in the future. You can also follow us on Twitter at NotAScratchCast, or email us as well at notascratchcast@gmail.com if you have any cool ideas you want to add to the podcast or just want to reach out to us. We also have a Discord for Not a Scratch and have a bunch of awesome people that have already joined, so join to build the Not a Scratch community. Now, I want to say this, this isn't in my normal midsection thing, but between the last episode and this episode, we just reached 1,000 listens, which is absurd to me to think about, that we've already reached that high of a view count. And so as a result of that, we have some special things planned for that. All of them are going to be taking place when the arc is completed, which will happen in a couple of weeks. So I'm not going to say what they are, obviously, but I will say this. If you are interested, please follow us on Twitter, join the Discord, so that you don't miss out on the opportunity to potentially be involved in some interesting stuffs. I'm not going to spoil much more than that. We want to thank Glitch X City for the songs Kirby's Dream Land, the Lo-Fi remix, Sun and Moon Howoli City remix, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Lake themed Lo-Fi remix, Pokemon Sword and Shield Gym Leader Battle theme remix, and the Diamond and Pearl Cyrus Battle song. We also want to thank Tabletop Audio for the songs Wuxia Tea House, Secret Garden, and Shadowfell. I also want to thank Payday, the podcast that was introduced in this episode. They are fantastic people. You should check them out. This is just me being like, hey, you should check them out. They're really, really cool. Thank you again for listening. Before we head back to the story, as you may know, I've started another podcast called Adoran Region Sports, which is my interpretation of the world of Pokemon and sports were a big deal. The opening ceremony for the Guild Games, similar to the Olympics, has already been released, and the first event is going out later today. That promo is at the very end of the podcast. I also want to share with you another podcast that attempts to do what very few can: reboot franchises. This is Not If I Reboot You First.
Hi, I'm Tanner.
And I'm Lindsay.
And together we host a podcast called Not If I Reboot You First.
It's a show where we take our favorite properties and reboot them before Hollywood gets the chance to.
We also do adaptations and spin-offs and sequels, but everybody seems to call those reboots too.
It's everyone's favorite buzzword.
Sometimes we make something really good, like when we turned The Mummy into a proper pilot for the Dark Universe.
Sometimes things go bad and I drunkenly yell at J.K. Rowling for an hour.
And sometimes it gets really weird, and we time crash the entire Mighty Ducks franchise into a single universe.
So join us every week for something that's a little bit like brainstorming fanfiction.
Follow us on Twitter at NIIRYFPod. Those are the letters for the name of the show, and it's pronounced NEAR.
I turned Princess Belle into Iron Man once.
Wait, what?
And then it's morning.
All right, and I get up.
Something totally was going down, and Kyle just didn't notice it. I'm adamant about this. Something happened. I know it.
It's whatever. Anyways, Ralph gets up in the morning and he's like, all right, it's time for the big game, and I'm gonna spend the whole day with Snow, and I'm gonna get to watch Smasher, and I'm probably gonna get to meet her dad, and then I'm probably gonna get an autograph, and it's gonna be great. And oh my god, he's like ready. He's like knocking on her door. He's like, Snow, let's go to the ball game. I'm so ready. Jeeves, do you have breakfast ready? Let's go. I'm so ready.
You see, as you knock on Snow's door, Snow's walking out wearing 8 different baseball caps for 8 different teams, just like, let's go!
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
I feel like
She's
if
just
Ralph
like, I'm
was
not
a
even
bigger
sure who I'm
sport-
rooting for in this match, but...
Wait, what?
All I was
she's
gonna
just like,
say-
I'm not even sure who... Oh, wait, who are you talking to?
Both of you.
I was just interjecting, and just saying, I feel like if Ralph was a true sports fan, he'd be slightly hurt at the fact that Snow was rooting for all teams and not loyal to one team,
It's
even
fine.
if it's the Pix's rival. But you know
It's-
what? That's
it's
my
fine.
opinion. as
He's
a
got
sports
rose.
fan.
He's got rose tinted glasses on. It's fine.
She's just walking out like, I don't even know who I'm rooting for today. I'm just so excited.
Yay!
And as you guys are excited having breakfast, you see a dead tired green stick walk into the door.
Hey, Kyle, you okay?
Kyle just gives a nod and just goes straight for the food.
Oh my god, he stayed up
Kyle
the whole
leaves.
night, didn't he? You stayed up the whole night, didn't you?
There is no response.
Oh,
Kyle at
Alright.
this point has face planted into the waffles.
Listen, okay, Kyle, you honestly, you look really tired. I don't know if you should. Are you gonna make it through the baseball game?
Like with his face still on his plate, Kyle just gives a thumb up.
Okay, if you insist. All right, let's get going. Eat breakfast and go.
Okay, we're gonna flash forward to the baseball game. Whatever time I said it was before, I think I said it was 6:30. Due to delays or due to other schedule conflicts, the baseball game is now at 3 o'clock.
Okay.
This is just to make less time to skip. Anyway, so at 3 o'clock, the baseball game begins, and you guys head there probably early, I assume.
Yep.
So, what time do you want to get there?
Probably 2.
Okay,
Oh,
so
right,
as you
okay.
get in at
begins
2,
at 3. We'll get there at 2.
so as you get there at 2, you see some players warming up, and out on the field at the batters at home plate, kind of just swinging his bat around, is good old Smasher.
Yeah, I waved to him. I don't know if he can see me, but I waved to him.
He gave you the best seats in the house, so you're literally like right behind home plate.
I yell and I go, "Hi, Smasher!"
Smasher kind of turns around, waves the bat at you, and then
Hi.
wait up, give me a second. He waves the bat at you. The next ball comes, he just smashes that thing into the middle of the field. Not a home run, just a very good hit.
Oh, he's gonna be a sports prodigy. And I helped him. I helped him go get the training. I'm so happy for him.
So you see reporters on the field trying to get some pregame messages. Of course, the manager for the Burners, who is Smo, the Mag Mortar, he's kind of giving a fiery speech. Fiery speech. He's trying to give a speech like rousing up. He's like, "Yeah, we got this. All right, we're gonna stay calm, cool, collected. We're gonna be out here and we're gonna ball it. We're just gonna ball out. Got it?" And meanwhile, on the other side, you have the Earthquakes manager named Bill the Primate, and he goes up and reporters are asking him questions. So they're like, "What do you think about your new prodigy, Smasher?" "Well, I think that this is really going to be an opportunity to know exactly what type of player we've got here. We drafted him for a reason, and that's about it." "What do you think about your next matchup?" We're just focused on this game. We're not focused about the next game. We're going to play this game. We're going to see how it goes, and then after that, we're going to move on. And just doing his best Bill Belichick. Anyway, okay, it reaches 3 o'clock. I assume, are you getting concessions? Actually, no, I'm gonna save your cash. Snow goes and gets concessions for you guys.
Thank you.
Um,
She has the
and
money here.
She comes back with like every food, Pokemonized in there. She comes back with like
Yeah.
a milkshake, like popcorn, the whole 9 yards and everything.
Oh,
Just like,
yeah.
all right, I'm ready.
Yay.
And right before the game begins, you look around the stadium a little bit, and you see the announcers, Joe Sawsbuck and Tank Octillery, commentating the game for the radio or for Vulpix News, or Vulpix Sports, that's it. And with that, and you see up at near the announcer's box, a Pokemon kind of looking out, and this is an Arcanine. And the Arcanine, you can tell, you don't have to roll for this. This is Aaron.
Aaron being
One of
That,
perhaps
one of the
greatest
greats.
player
Ah,
in baseball league's history.
I see. And I'm
And
losing
Aaron's
my
kind of
mind.
looking out. Yeah, Aaron kind of looks out and he's just like, all right, let's see how. You can tell basically he's basically thinking like, all right, let's see how my Burners do this year. Let's go.
Mhm.
And with that said, the baseball game begins. Now we can do one of two things. We could either do each at bat for the baseball game, which will probably take an actual length of a baseball game, or we could just focus on the important character of Smasher. Which one do you think?
Let's look at Smasher.
I was gonna say let's do them all and then
Oh,
put it down. But
With that said, so the baseball game goes on, and it's so cheering and it's wonderful. And you hear as the game begins, "Hello, everyone. I'm Joe Sawsbuck. Along with me is Tank Octillery as we get set for a great matchup between the Burners and the Earthquakes. The first game of the season for both of them. Tank Octillery, how do you think this game is going to work?" "Well, I think that this is going to be a real opportunity to show their skills and their confidence as they enter the new season. Both of these teams kind of struggling in recent years. They're trying to really improve on it. All right, cool. With that said, we get to the first batter. Yada yada. And so we will just simulate the game. I'm going through and trying to just quickly do maths here, mathematics. And so here's what I'm gonna have. Instead of the game being simulated, you guys are gonna roll for Smasher.
Oh boy. What are we rolling?
Yep. So here is how it works. I will tell you what to roll, and then you effectively roll it. So, I need you to roll for Smasher. Roll a D12 and a D8.
Okay. D12 and a D8. Let's do it. All right. On the D, they both got ones. Uh-oh.
No.
Well, okay. So, with that, Smasher's first at bat comes out. He comes out on the field with his bat ready. Crowd's going wild for this rookie.
Yep.
Swing. Strike one.
Yeah, he's out.
Swing. Strike two. Swing. Strike three. You're out. And just like that, he is out.
Oh.
Three swinging strikes too. You hate to see it.
Ralph is.
Yeah.
devastated.
So that's his first at bat. I will roll to see what happens on my dice. Oh, that's not good for you guys. So at this, you go through the game. The game continues as 0-0. It's a defensive game if you want to go with that. And then out of nowhere, Blitz the Infernate just blasts one deep into right field, and it is out of here. A 1-0 game for the Burners.
Oh no. Oh,
It's a home run. The score is 1-0. All right, the score is 1-0 as we end the bottom of the third. And we fast forward through the game some more. It's exciting. It's wonderful. And we head to the 5th inning, where Smasher is up to bat again.
Okay.
I'm making this up. This is probably not actually accurate, but whatever.
Yeah, it's good
and with
enough.
this, I need you to roll the same thing. I need you to roll a D12 and a D8.
Okay. The D12. A 3. No. And then the D8. A 6.
And what were the numbers again?
It was a 3 on the D12 and then a 6 on the D8.
3 and 6 make 9. All right, so Smasher comes up. Swing of the bat. Strike one.
No.
Swing of the bat. Strike two.
No.
The third ball. That ball is hit deep into right field, and it is caught. It is caught. He is out on the fly ball.
Oh. No. Ralph's got his head in his hands. He's shattered.
And we zoom through the game some more. Let us roll to see what happens. Nothing happens. This game is very defensive. This is a 1-0 game as Smasher comes up for his next at-bat in the middle of the 7th.
Okay. Dice don't fail me now.
Kyle, roll a D4.
Just kidding.
I got you at 2.
Okay, there is somebody on second right now. With that, now Ralph, roll your, roll the normal same things.
Okie doke. Got a 4 on the D8 and then an 8 on the D12.
Ho 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 ho. RBI?
Come on.
What was the first one? It was 8 on the D12 and
And a 4 on the D8.
I think we might see an
First
RBI
ball.
here.
swing, miss. Second ball, hit, foul. Third ball, hit deep into left field. That ball is caught. No, he dropped it. He dropped the ball.
Oh, you'll have to see a nice
Smasher.
fielding error.
Smasher is running for his life at this point. Smasher running, throw into second base, and he is out. He is out. Smasher is out on that one, but he brought the run in, so he sack flied effectively. Not
So he brought
actually,
the point, but he got
he
out.
brought the point. So the game is now 1-1, but he is out, and we flash forward. Let us see what happens. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. So it is the top of the ninth. The score is 1-1,
Uh-huh.
and the bases are loaded for the Burners.
Oh no.
And at this one, Blitz the Infernate comes up to bat again, and he's already hit a home run today.
Oh my god.
Blitz, first ball, strike.
Uh-huh.
Second ball, strike. Third ball, hit deep into right field. That ball is back at the wall. It is not gonna make it. He's gonna run for it. They throw it. The ball is thrown, and he is safe. He is safe at third base. That is a 3-run gain for the Burners.
Ooh, 3-run shot to deep right field. Ooh.
That is bad.
And the score is 4-1.
Oh god. Okay.
Now I am going to roll a d20. We will see how this goes. You've got. I think these dice are weighted. All right.
What?
So I rolled the exact same thing, which means the
Oh,
exact same thing is set up.
On the other side, and now it's Smasher's.
I rolled a
turn.
19 for both of them on the d20, so
Oh, wow.
that is bases are loaded, and guess who's up to bat?
Smasher.
Smasher is up to bat.
Okay.
All right, with this.
He needs a grand slam for the walk. Oh my god! If he hits a walk-off grand slam here, ooh, boy.
It's up to the dice. It's up to the dice. Oh no. Okay. We got a 2 on the 12, but we got a 7 on the 8.
Extra innings?
What is it?
Extra
7 and 2?
A 7 on the 8 and a 2 on the 12.
All right, wait. I need to roll these dice. So it's you and you. Oh my heavens gracious. Okay, this is gonna be exciting because I get to roll some extra things. Okay, so let me think. That would be that. I need you to roll a d8.
Okay. 1.
I think we're going to extra innings.
Alright.
I think we're going to extra innings.
I think we lost.
And here comes the final pitch of the game potentially. It is I'm just gonna make it real tense right here. It's a 3-2 count.
Bases loaded. 2 outs.
3-2
Bottom
count.
of the
Bases
ninth.
loaded. And up to bat is Smasher, the pitcher, below the Blaziken, getting ready to throw that potential final ball.
Oh boy.
Chucks it. Smasher smashes this. This goes deep into center field, but does not make it to the wall. He is running for his life. The first base goes in. The second person rolls in. The third person rolls in. The ball is thrown, and he is thrown out at third base. This is going to extra innings.
Oh my
Called it.
god. But hey, he's keeping the game alive. That's my boy.
This is
guy
exciting.
has
I was not
4
expecting this.
His team has 5 runs and he's batted in 4 of them. That's not a bad debut.
This is Smasher, man. This is Smasher.
Hey, listen, when I went to do the player ratings, he ain't that hot.
Yeah, well, let's compare that to everyone
He's
else.
about
No,
to get
we'll see what
4
happens.
cards.
All right. So at this, I'm gonna roll, see what happens, and that means let me roll this one. Okay. So we go through 2 more innings of nothingness. Strike that. 3 more innings of nothingness, and at 3 more innings of nothingness, you are currently at the what inning will this be? This is the 12th inning or 13th inning. This is the 13th inning. Top of the 13th, nothing happens. Bottom of the 13th, Smasher is up to bat.
Okay. Same thing.
Kyle, roll a d4.
Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 3. Are the bases loaded?
There is a person on third.
Oh.
Sad. I thought it was
I assume
bases
4 is
loaded.
bases loaded. Yeah.
There is a person on third. Who is on third? Let me think. I'm gonna say, ooh, I got it. All right, Slasher is on third. Slasher is a septile.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
All right. Let's
With
roll
that,
for. Let's roll
roll
for
that dice.
for Smasher. We got a 4 on the d12. And then that kind of fell. All right. Oh.
You didn't like the roll.
No. I literally jumped on the floor. Okay, 7 for the d8.
Yeah, he did. He rolled a 2.
No, it was a 7. I promise. It just fell on the ground.
He rolled a 7 and a what?
7 and a 4. 7
Oh
on the
my
8, 4 on
gosh.
the 12.
All right. I don't mean to be rude, but none of y'all talk. This is about to be my broadcasting debut.
Okay.
And here we go at the bottom of the 13th inning. Nothing happening. Smasher up to bat. He's got to hit this one. He's really got to hit this one. This one's got to go deep. All right, here we go. The first pitch, and that's a foul ball. Second pitch, hits it fouls. You can tell Smasher really wants to hit it. Yeah, he's really trying to go for a deep ball. He's trying to make this game over. He wants enough time for the third baseman to run in. And here comes the pitch. That ball is hit. It is going deep down center field. It is good.
All right, you guys can talk now.
Wait, did he score a home run?
Yes, that's exactly what just happened.
Oh.
Walk off homer to win it in the 13th inning.
Ralph.
My
is
pitcher
on
rolled a
his
2,
feet.
so that thing just goes out.
Ralph is on his feet. He is cheering. He's so happy. He's so happy in his excitement. He gives Snow a hug, and he's just like, "Oh my god!" Go
I picture at this
Reds.
point, because Smasher is so tired, he just does the Batista bat flip and just chucks the bat out as he's running.
Yeah.
Smasher just real excited, like, yes, let's go, yeah. And the game is over. They win it by 2 runs. The end score, let me remember, that's 3, so it's 6 to 4.
No.
If I remember.
6-4, yeah. 6-4.
Yeah, 6 to 4 is the end score as the Earthquakes take the win, and the crowd goes wild with excitement.
Yep.
That's quite a start to the season right there.
What a wonderful start for.
This
That's a really good
man
debut.
posted 6 RBIs in his first game? Excuse me?
Just walking out there like, yes, let's go. Ha! He's very excited. And
Karen Dobbins.
then, in the commotion, as everybody's leaving the stadium, a Growlithe comes up to you guys and says, we need to go to the garden stat. And that's where we will end this episode.
Go it.
Oh. But Adam said baseball stadium. What? Okay.
Okay, yeah,
So-
that's where we will end this. It's very exciting.
Okay.
All right, with that said, I have been your GM, your PM, your DM, Anirudh.
I've been Mansour playing Ralph.
And I've been Mohammed. In case you couldn't tell, I'm kind of pulling the strings around here. Specifically for Kyle, but also I just kind of have a better idea of what's going on to certain people.
Yeah, pretty much. And until next time, everyone, take care. Sports have always been a competition. Proof that you are better than they are. Whether it's the legendary moments, pitches it back to Litwick. He throws it across the field to Ursa.
He's got something.
30.
He's got
40,
something.
50.
He's got it.
40,
He's got
30,
it.
20, 10.
He's got it.
5, end zone. Touchdown, Sirens. There are no flags on the field. It's a miracle. Fortry has pulled a miracle. We're being clutch when the time comes. So the first foul, should Melee go for the 3 right away? Just attack the basket. Talonflame catches, puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound Oshawott, back out to Archon. His 3-pointer, bang! Tie game with 5 seconds remaining. First, do not have a timeout. It could be putting your nation on your back,
Do you believe in miracles? Yes!
or just proving that you're simply the best. This is gonna be a tough play. Durant, the clubs, win the baseball championship! Competition like no other. This is Pokemon Sports, only on the Aduran Region Network. What level are you?